Ew, 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 ew.
Hello there, guys. This is Ramen. We are currently on the third world, second level. Been making pretty good progress. Been knocking out a world, an episode. And this is the third world, which is the water world, which means, well, most of the levels are, revolved around water, and somehow, as you can see with these fishes here flying around all crazy and whatnot. Another thing, I ended up changing the way I'm making this video right here. I decided to do post commentary since my gameplay was suffering quite a bit. It was hard to talk and be interesting and record good gameplay and not die. So yeah, those are the changes. And I wanted to talk about a little tip right here. This mushroom house you see right here, every time I've gone into it that I can remember has always contained a frog suit, as you see right there. So that'll help you out through some of the water levels, which I'll demonstrate that as we go along. You're definitely going to want a fire flower for this level right here. This is Big Mama, as I always called the fish, since the fact that, well, it's a big fish and it has a little baby swimming around her. So yeah, I'm not too sure on the actual name, but that's what I call her. And yeah, so something that I had missed in the last episode that a friend of mine pointed out to me was in the second level of the second world, I actually missed a secret and failed to even mention it. But in second level, if you collect 30 coins, you get the anchor item, which pretty much it'll stop the when you fight the castles and they take off from you, it'll stop them from leaving. So yes, moving on to this first castle here of this level. This castle can be quite a pain in the ass if you're not too sure on what to do, where to go. So you see all those doors there. You go into one of those doors and it'll just pretty much lead you back. I think there's only like one or two doors that'll take you to the ending. But the way you can remember is this swamp right here. To the left of this swamp, the first door, which I'll be going in right here, that is the correct door, at least that I remember. I'm not sure if there's more than 1, 2, or 3 doors you can go into. That's just the way I've always remembered it. So yes. So yeah, I believe that is the only secret that I failed to mention in the last episode, in the last playthrough of that world. If there's anything else that I missed, please let me know. I will mention it in a video, give you credit. So, yes. So, a couple of other things I wanted to talk about was, when I was talking about the wizard yesterday, I had forgot to mention a couple of things about it. One of the things is they featured the power glove in that video, and the main bad guy is this douchey kid who carries it around, and it is pretty hilarious. That kid using the power glove and the way he talks about it is it's just funny. You have to check it out. Let's see here. Moving on to World 5, or Level 5 rather. I'm going to show you here how useful the frog suit is in water levels. As you can see, you have a lot more freedom as far as movement goes. It's you don't have to sit there and spam A to keep yourself afloat. You can just go on ahead and move forward, up, down, whatever. You have very good. You're very mobile, and you can easily swerve through things as you're watching me do here. So yes, that is the benefit of having the frog suit. Let's see, another thing that I had learned about the wizard, a friend told me, was that it was released not in the early 90s like I had thought it was. It was actually released in 1989. I'm not too sure of the exact date, but yes, 1989. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these hammer bros real quick. So I'm trying to find a hammer that one of these guys give you, which I end up not being a hammer, but I got a star, which is just as useful. Oh, not useful in the way I'm gonna use the hammer, which you'll see later on. And so yeah, a couple things I wanted to also talk about was some of the first in a Mario game that Super Mario 3 had. This Mario game was the first to feature a world map, which you were able to travel around and gave the player some freedom. Like you can actually skip some levels. If you might have noticed in the last episode or in this episode, you'll notice that I could skip them, but I decided to do all the levels. But yes, it was the first Mario game to feature an open world where you can actually pick the levels that you want to go through. And also the mini game that you just saw me play, that's also a first. So as you know, Mario 1 was just, simple platforming and whatnot. And it turns out that Mario 3, along with, I think, Legend of Zelda, were the most graphically advanced games for the NES when they came out at their respective times. So yeah, a nice little tidbit that Nuclear Bastard let me know about. Thank you, sir. Yes. So this is kind of random to have a sky level in the water world. I always thought that to be kind of interesting about this. I don't think there's any water in this level whatsoever. It's just sky and scrolling. But nonetheless, it's still actually a pretty fun level. And those things are annoying. They will screw your day up. I'm also going to try not to say the F word as much as I've been doing lately in these videos. I'm going to try to keep it as clean as I possibly can. So, yep. Alright, getting through things pretty quickly. We're going to stop here and go ahead and pick up some more power-ups because we are going to need them, believe me. You'll see. See, another thing that I've always found pretty appealing about this game when I first played it, and even now, is the variety, the levels, and the things you can do, the choices you can make. Like right there, where I just decided to use a star to quickly get through the hammer bro, and not have to waste time or be worried about taking damage in some way. And you see, I'm going next to this rock. If you use the hammer against that rock, you can go past it and hop into that boat. You can take that boat all the way over to the right, and there's a bunch of little mushroom houses. I decided to save it for the next world because I wanted to show something off. Also, I wanted to save some time since I'm going to be getting a secret in this playthrough that is kind of time-consuming. This block right here, if I was big, you could hit that, and there's a little stem thing that reaches up to the sky, and you can climb it, and there is the little cloudland, as you saw in the first and second worlds. Stem thing? With just the ladder thingy. Forgot the name of it right now at this moment, kind of blanking. But yeah, this castle is way easier with the frog suit. I will tell you that right now. I mean, it's not that it's, a super difficult level, it's just the fact of you're in the water and you're having to get past all these things and these weird looking ghost bars. I never understood what the hell those things were about. I mean, I'd really like to know their story. But they can be pretty annoying if you don't have a frog. And we're gonna have another fight with Boom Boom. And this is the first level to feature 2 castles in the same level. The first two only had one castle, and then the main castle / starship or airship. Okay, so we are going into World 8, which has a secret, and the secret is you can get a white mushroom house that contains a P-wing if you collect all the coins in the level, which I will be doing, and you'll see me doing. The only thing, it's pretty difficult because you're having to stay out of the water because you see the platforms go pretty low, and you're having to also worry about Big Mama there swimming around trying to jump up and eat you. So the best thing to do is to come equipped with a fire flower if you want to get through it easy, and also get the P-wing to help you out later on. Level can be pretty time consuming also, since you're having to slow down for the water and slow down for not getting eaten. So yeah, but overall I think there's only about, I want to say, 4 levels that you can get a white mushroom house. There's one in the first level, which I missed, one in the second level that contains the anchor, this level, and then I believe there's another one in World 5 and another one in World 7. I will be trying to show you guys those as we get further on into this. I'll give you tips on the best way to do it. And you see right there, the white mushroom house opens up, and there's a lone chest which contains the P-wing. Alright, so now we got a cool looking power up. We're gonna go on to level 9 real quick. Okay, we're going to try to get through this as fast as we can since we're kind of running low on time here. And going to have to probably just end up doing the airship in the next episode. But yeah, this thing is, I can't talk enough about how much variety is in this game. Like, yes, it's platforming, it's kind of simple at its core, but there's so much variety in it. And right here, there's a little secret that I'm not too sure if too many people know. A lot of people I was talking to this about, they had no idea what I was talking about. But if you go to the right, you can get out of the stage and clear the level. But if you go all the way over here to the left, as I'm doing, having trouble getting over that thing, you can go down here, hold to the right, and voila, you have the frog suit, which you can use to get back. Just a little tip in case you feel like being a frog. And so, yes, we're going to finish up this level here. And then we're going to be short on time here, so we're going to go on ahead and get this 5 up. Hooray. And we're going to go on ahead and say screw that card house. Get over to the castle. And next time when we come back, we'll be finishing the castle and head on to World 4, which is Big Land. So I'll see you guys later.